Welcome to the Monday Q&A. We're live streaming right now using the Insta360 Nano. I'm Kevin. Thank you so much for watching. So I filmed this earlier today and I just didn't like how it came out, so I'm redoing this live stream. I deleted it off YouTube. I've never done that before, but I realized a major flaw in this camera, which I'm a huge fan of. It's a $200 camera. I have a link in the description below this video where you can purchase it on Amazon. But the flaw I noticed is I hit the pause button on their app and I thought the video was completely done. You know, I might jump back into the video and continue on. It did not pause it. It recorded the whole time. I was like laying on the couch just like doing email, and then I came back and it was still paused, the exact time code. But the whole video was posted on YouTube. It was crazy. So I really didn't like how that came out because there was only 10 minutes of content and then 20 minutes of like me just lounging there. So yeah, it's a big flaw I noticed. I'm going to have to email the folks I know at Insta360 and let them know about this. But anyway, so I wanted to redo this video, but I'm going to do it kind of quick because I'm about to meet up with a buddy I haven't seen in a long time, a college friend of mine. And so I already answered the questions, and so I'm going to redo it, but I'm going to do it better, hopefully. So let me pull up emails. Okay, so one recent email I got is from a possible client named Quinn. Quinn asked about the ZCam S1 that I have available. He wanted to know the weekly rate for shooting with it, and also how long I can shoot for using the cards that I have. So the cards that I use are 128 gigabyte cards. I have 4 of them in the camera. One is for each of the camera lenses. I could pull the camera down to show you guys too. That would make sense. So here's the camera, and as you can see, it's got these 4 different lenses, and then you have corresponding to it different cards. So each one of these cards 128 gigabytes. He wanted to know how long it lasts for. I usually will shoot for a half day with it, like about 3 hours maybe, and then I'll dump the cards at lunchtime. Could probably go for like 4 hours, but you never really want to push it. And usually what will happen with these type of cameras is the battery will go first, so you're gonna have to change that out anyway. I usually roll with these type of batteries, these giant lithium ion batteries, and it's nice because it actually tells you on there how much battery life you have, so you know when you have a charge, you know when it's gonna go soon, so you don't do a take where the battery's gonna die. That's called a wasted take. So yeah, I like those. I also have these type of batteries which work pretty good, and it's a great camera. The rental price that I do, because I require either myself or another camera technician I work with, I charge $1,000 for a day rate, and that includes camera gear, that includes this special weighted monopod. It also includes a laptop used for, if you need to change the settings on the camera, if you want to shoot some stuff at 60 frames, if you want to shoot some stuff at 6K res, you can jump back and forth with it. So it's a really great camera and a great system, but you need so many different things included that I can't just rent the gear on its own unless you have already used the equipment through our company. So that's sort of how it works. And if you're interested to rent this gear, feel free to write to me, because he said about a weekly rate, and I said, we do discount if you are going to do more than just 1 day of shooting. If you plan to shoot for a week, we can give you a discounted rate. So if you're interested, feel free to shoot me an email or write me a comment below. This is just one of the many cameras that we have available for rental. our news this week has been all about this new camera, the Yi Jump camera. Basically, the way it works is Google works with different camera companies to develop 360-degree cameras. For a long time, they worked solely with GoPro, and they created a camera rig called the Jump with all these different GoPro rigs in it. And then last week at NAB, a big VR and camera conference, they announced that they were working with GoPro's biggest competitor, the Yi camera. The Yi camera is sort of like, it was known as like the knockoff GoPro for a while. But you see there are all the Yi cameras put in this rig that Google made. So I am super interested in this. It even has like a little monitor there. Looks pretty dang interesting. Here, I could zoom in a bit more. You can always find these online. Oh, I tried to zoom in and it jumped all the way down. It looks like it comes with a lot of different stuff. Like, yeah, you have a controller / monitor. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know what the pricing is on it, or if it's just something that Google is going to allow certain filmmakers to use. But that has been the big news. And other big news has been about my favorite camera from back in the day. I'll go grab it, actually. This camera right here. This company. Ricoh Theta. You can see I was so in love with my Theta back then, I engraved my name into it. So this camera, they finally announced they're making a 4K version of it. It's only a prototype right now. I have a contact information for someone at Theta who I'm going to contact. This man right here, senior manager of national sales. I'm going to tell him I convinced tons of people to buy this camera. I would convince even more, I think, with the 4K camera. Because 4K res with that stitching technology they have, it would be like butter. And if that thing can do live streaming too, which I imagine it could, oh my goodness. So I need to definitely get in touch with them this week. It's been crazy busy. But to answer some of your questions, some other questions that we got this week, because I don't want to do a half video, I want to do a full video. Here is one other question from Thomas Eugene Green. That's a badass name. Thomas Eugene Green from LA, originally from SF, says, "Hi Kevin, would you be able to tell me which is the best 360 camera to take on a backpacking trip to the hills of India? I think the Ozo might be too big, and I can't tell if it records everything in one unit." Alright, for backpacking, Thomas, I would highly recommend that you check out the Kodak PixPro dual camera. This camera is really great. It's almost automated. It costs, let's see, the latest costs on Amazon. That's how I judge costs, by the way, folks. If you were to buy it today, it would cost you $632 for this. And if you wanted waterproof housing, an extra $85. What is amazing about this camera is you can put it down in the ground, you can get mud and dirt on it. It has protective lens caps that ensure safety with it. So I'll grab my Kodak right now, I could show you. You can even attach it to drone rigs like I've done, and you can fly a drone in India. So you see here, here's the camera, and basically you have two different cameras, and you have batteries in there, each one a separate different battery, two different cards, and then they have their automated stitching software, which is, it's pretty easy. It's like 2 clicks of a button. I call it automated. But it's a great camera for the price. It's 4K resolution. You get amazing views, amazing detail. It's not heavy at all. You can see how small the package is there. You bring a little tripod like this, you're all set. Take it easily backpacking, it weighs like nothing. Or you get like a tripod like this one, you know, something that easily folds up into a backpack. That's my recommendation for you. Anyway, I gotta get going. I think my buddy's texting me. He's at BART. I need to pick him up. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and check out some of my other 360 videos, especially the ones about my cat Marlo here, who's coming right up on the camera. He's probably thinking about dinner right now. I need to get going though. It's been such a busy week. I'm sorry I didn't answer more questions. I hope I will answer some more questions in the upcoming weeks. Feel free to write a comment below if you have another question about 360 cameras, and I will get back to you next week. Have a good one, YouTube. Internet, because I'm uploading this to Vimeo now too. It's going to Vimeo, this is going to YouTube, this is going to Veer, this is going out all over. My vlog is back to doing a daily vlog as of today, and it's going out all over. Please subscribe, tell other people. Alright, I gotta run. I'm gonna turn this off now, not pause.